Now Phil's sweating all the garlic down with the fish. Now you extract all the flavors out of those fish. That's important. It's just like when you make a pot of gravy. We do the same thing. You extract all the flavor out of your meat, your bones, whatever. You get all those flavors, add it to your sauce, as we call it gravy. But in this case, it's fish, we'll call it sauce. And you make a great fish sauce over here. Plenty of fresh mussels and clams. You work that all together. Get me a pastry puff for a filet mignon. Put a filet in the oven. Now he's putting basil, parsley, hot pepper. You already saw the garlic. Fresh plum tomatoes. Toss that all together. You'll put some white wine in there in a minute, as soon as he gets all these things cooking. Put a filet in there. Get me a pastry for filet mignon. Now he's got that working. Here's your white wine. Now that's all going to simmer together. You got to start to get the smell in here. It's great. Now you just put a little marinara sauce on top. Now that's got to cook for a few minutes. Now we're going to do a special. Now Phil does specials every day. He does a couple specials. He does one appetizer special or two. And he usually does around 2 or 3 entree specials. Depends what kind of mood he's in. It depends what side of the bed he wakes up in the morning. If he's in a good mood, he'll do 3. If he's in a bad mood, he does 2. And if he's in a nasty mood, he won't do any. All right, he's got his oil hot. We're going to sear the scallops. Now, the sear means you get kind of braised to both sides of the scallops. It's like cooking a steak rare. You sear both sides, you'll get a rare steak. Now, in this case, Phil sears it, but then he finishes it off and lets it reduce and cooks, so your seafood is totally cooked. But that's what it means to sear something. Now, I love Sammy best when he comes in. He always comes in. I said, Sammy, come in early so we can do this for you. But he loves to come in when the dining room's filling up. We're pulling our hair out, and we're trying to do a show. All right. Now he's going to get the broccoli rabe. This dish gets a side of broccoli rabe and mashed potato, garlic whipped mashed potatoes. Now, broccoli rabe is an Italian broccoli. It's a bitter broccoli. It's a lot different taste to what you're used to if you eat regular broccoli. Now he's sweating the garlic off for the broccoli. And if you look at the scallops, see how nice and golden brown they are on one side? He's got them nice and seared. Puts them back in the oven so they cook. You don't want to burn them. Now there goes your broccoli rabe. Little salt, black pepper, a dash of butter. Now, and a little hot pepper flake he puts in it. Now he's getting another pan hot over here. We got this cooking. If you see how nice that's coming together. Now this is a great dish. This is for 2 people. Now on the menu, it's designed for 1. But we do it as a special for 2, and we serve it. It's a great dish. So if you're hungry, this is the dish to get. Now this is the sauce for the scallops. Garlic, fresh plum tomatoes, basil, parsley, a little sun-dried tomatoes, butter, of course, salt and pepper. And he has a pesto that's made out of sun-dried tomatoes and arugula. Now, everybody knows pesto is usually made out of pine nuts and basil. Well, this is a pesto done up a little different. White wine, he's going to blend that all together. You'll let that simmer together, then he'll put a dash of cream in there. And this is for the scallop special. The filet mignon. Last year when we did this on our show, this was a huge success. When Sammy first aired our commercial, that night we sold so many filet mignons, it was unbelievable. I had this dish now for about 15 years. It was a signature dish that I did, that I actually created years ago. This is an Asiago roasted garlic spread. Asiago is a cheese. Puts that on there. Some prosciutto. And now he's going to wrap it up. Now this is like a beggar's purse, the way he's doing it. Last year we did it more like a ravioli. But we want to be a little more creative and decorative, so you know these chefs, they like to be artistes. And he's brushing it down with an egg wash. What this does, it gives you a nice golden brown while it's cooking in the oven. Now, if you come in here for this dish, expect to wait. It's a good 20 to 25 minute dish because the pastry has to cook and everything. All right. He's got the scallops baking in the oven. We got the filet mignon baking in the oven. Now, while all this is going on, I want to take you in the back. I'm going to show you one of our appetizers. So come back and follow me, all right? And also, Modesto, get me a lasagna ready. I need a lasagna. Here we are in our back kitchen, our cold station. This is where all our salads and cold apps, desserts come out of. Carlos is another one of my main men. Phil is my #1 guy on my right-hand side. Carlos is my left-hand side. Both of these guys hold me up through this whole rigmarole of this restaurant. All right, right now we're going to teach you a dish that we do here at La Piazza. It's called the Tower of Pisa. All right, it's a very simple dish. It's fried eggplant. You slice it very thin. You can see it's very thin. Put a layer of tomato on top. Layer of fresh water mozzarella. Top it with the house vinaigrette. Layer it again with eggplant, tomato, fresh mozzarella, and top it again with the vinaigrette. And we repeat the process one more time. Now this is a cold app, but I'm going to tell you, it's great. Now, it gets garnished with arugula salad. Now arugula is, I can't explain the taste, but it is a great salad. Not too many places carry it or serve it, but we here at La Piazza, we serve it this way, and we serve it done in with fruit and pineapple, listen to me, pine nuts, dried apricots, and it's great. So if you ever get a chance to come in here, try it out. You'll love it. Now that's our Tower of Pisa. It's a great dish. You come in, you got to try it. You'll love it.